Hey everybody, welcome to Pocket Change. This is Picker Pass, and I think it's the seventh one. So what we're doing with this one is we're just randomly going out, buying things at a yard sale or thrift store, not looking them up, and just going, hey, I wonder if you should sell that. So we're ending up with a bunch of stuff that we have to redonate, but it's kind of fun. So I actually had bought stuff, but I left it in Tampa, and I'm in Atlanta again helping out with the company. So I went thrifting Thursday night and found some cool things to me.
He literally drove up there without his items, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the lighting's a little skewed from our normal videos, because he's traveling this time of year and doing his thing with the company, because we haven't built up our eBay business enough to where we can quit yet.
Yeah,
And
we're not there yet.
and of course we're not, all 150 of you that are watching this program. We love each and every one of you, but it's not enough to get us any money off of this yet. So still working our day jobs, and he's in a hotel. That's why the lighting's a little off, but bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. And he had to actually go out and find items to do this with, because there's only so much space in a trunk. Of course, he seems to always come home with a full trunk from wherever he goes. If you tune into our regular show, you'll hear all about his finds and adventures yard selling on his way home from Atlanta. But
Yeah, so we're
tonight
doing it
we've
again this
definitely,
week. I'm here on Friday, so I'm going to go. I'm going to spend the trip going home, get up early, and go do some thrifting or
and you got
yard
an
selling.
auction to go to, don't you? Don't you have an auction to go to?
So while I
So
was
sweet.
here, at Max Sold, they do it in the Atlanta area. So I found one. I bought a bunch of cool stuff, but that's
Sweet.
not this show.
Nope, that's not this show. This show is pick or pass. And, one of the things Ben's hit on was we have started challenging each other to go find some weird crap, but to just try to find something to get at a yard sale and go, that's a cool price. That's like a buck, 50 cents, $2. I wonder if it'd really sell or not. You do your best on the fly to look it up. But I mean, when you get home, is it something you're going to have to donate or not? So while I'm talking, Benz, I'm going to kick us off tonight
All
with
right,
my
let's see what you
first
got.
item. There used to be dozens of these everywhere, because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. There's this company out there called Avon.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see that on the bottom of this,
you can't, but
but
you don't
they
need to.
they used to do little stuff, it's kind of cool little stuff. Women would use it and then set it around. It's just like a little set thing. So here's the little Skin So Soft bowl and pitcher, reminiscent of the old water basin wash stand pitchers. So you got your bowl and you got your pitcher with your stopper here, so you could. I was like, yeah, maybe it's worth some money. I couldn't find a whole lot of them at the time. I think 50 cents. So here it is. We'll find out if it's worth anything or not. So Benz, let's start our process here, finding out if it's worth anything, or if it's just something my wife can keep in the cabinet, or I can donate to somebody else.
All right, that sounds good. And your wife collects water pitchers, right?
She actually does collect water pitchers. Benz was up here one time. The time he came up, we actually found one in the thrift store, and he actually bought it for her. She's loved it. She's got it actually put up. She actually collects the full size in bowls and pitchers and all that stuff, so that she just loves them. That's her thing. Every woman has a thing. Some's pocketbooks, some shoes. My wife says hand basins.
That's cool because if the world ends, at least you'll have something to wash yourself with, right?
That's right. We can gather water and wash basins.
I'm gonna try the share screen.
Okay, trying to find the screen, ladies and gentlemen.
I need to take my glasses off so I can read.
He's got to take his glasses off to be able to read. That's awesome. Okay. Are you looking for the share screen button? There
No,
you
no, no. I
go.
had the share screen button, but I have a bunch of tabs open, so it shows me all the different tabs. So here it is.
That is the exact item. Yes, it is.
So I put in blue and white.
Because there were different ones, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. So if you take
There's
that
one with the
out,
rose and stuff. So there's a lot of different
so if
ones.
you just search for pictures, there's 400, but there's a lot of this rose one. So we don't want that because we want a true comp. So blue and white. There you go. It's the same one.
That's exactly the same one. So it looks like it's
22 to
listed for 22. They'll scroll down. There's one for like 12. Well, something's missing the bowl. Lord, there's one for $4.99.
That's an auction. So this is an item where you wouldn't do an auction, right?
Right. It's not
Not
enough.
there's
Not
not
enough
enough people
value and
dying
not
for it.
enough
There's one for
demand.
$12, but that's different than yours. I think it's a little skinnier. It looks like I don't know. There's one with the box for $10. All right, so we're gonna go advanced. 55 of them listed, sold. Search. 2 sold.
2. So we'll take the 2. It's
One for
pretty
12.50, one for 6.50.
pretty easy formula here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 divided by 55 gives us, oh, this might be the record for the worst one yet, Ben's.
All right.
3.6% sell-through rate. So 3.6 sell-through rate. And then on top of that, let's take our average of our sold. That was $12.50 plus $6.50 divided by 2, just taking an average. So that's $9.50. But if you really wanted to sell it, you probably need to take that and divide that again, or actually times that by 0.75. So you're looking around a $7 item, ladies and gentlemen, and it's got a terrible, terrible sell-through rate. So this will definitely be something that if my wife wants to keep, she can keep it. It'll be a cute little thing for her. It's not gonna sell hardly ever, even if I list it for $7.
Yeah. So we forgot to do before we looked it up. We forgot to do the up or down. I would have been down. Avon in general, down.
I'm definitely down now. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I remember we paid like 50 cents for it, so it's not like I got totally ripped off. I could sell it and make a profit eventually, but that's not what we're looking for. If you actually want to make money in this business, you're not looking for just a bunch of items that you can sell eventually. So we now have a new record below the indigenous art.
yes. And it's you, not me.
Is Avon knickknacks. So Avon knickknacks.
All right. So I went to this thrift store and they had a whole bunch of these. So I was like, you know what? I remember them when I was a kid. So I wonder if they're worth anything. But like bells, but destinations. So
Yeah,
like this one was
destination
Great
bells.
Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey, Six Flags, and then this one is Massachusetts, Holyoke.
Yeah, they used to do like what was
Clown
it?
on there, and you got it
Yeah,
especially for you because it has a clown.
clown on it. Jesus,
You love
I see
clowns,
the clown.
so make sure you got it. Good view of him.
I got it. I got a good view of that stupid clown.
So
But they do
ceramic
they
bells.
ring?
What?
Do they ring?
Yeah, they both ring.
Okay, well, at least they have the ringer.
Yeah, and I paid 99 cents. That's something I didn't like about this.
Is that
Everything's
they
got
put it in there?
they put it in marker on everything. I'm like, oh. I mean, on that I can get it off on books. I doesn't make sense. So, all right. So I'm going to share again. All right. So we've got the ceramic souvenir bells.
Okay, south of the border, a tourist trap.
Okay, I was on the wrong one. So ceramic souvenir bells for sale, 2,100, all different kinds.
Yeah,
You look at the good prices: $10, $7, $2.99.
$2.99. Woohoo!
Free shipping?
But
No, they're shipping.
but if it's got a good sell-through rate,
Dollar
then it might be okay.
$1.50, $3.
$10. I
Yeah,
mean,
so I didn't look them up. So then, so 2,100 for sale.
okay.
Oh, I'm using the clicker thing. I'm not using my mouse. 74 sold.
Ooh. Let's do it. 74. Hang on, just hold the prices. 74 divided by 2,100. Oh, 3.5%. So this is even worse than Avon. So you're
Look here,
back
man.
You're
Oh,
back on
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
19 of them sold for not even
less
$15.99.
less than $15.99. But most of them are selling, it looks like, around 10. There's a lot
34.
for $31.
Yeah, $10
Well,
seems to be the going rate for them.
I would say $10. Your average is probably gonna be same around seven to eight, $10, we'll say.
Yeah.
So if you're really gonna buy that item, you need to get it for at least. Usually we divide it by three. That's our common thing now. So you need to get it for less than $2 at least. I don't know. You really need to get it less than that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to buy those. Now Benz is back on the leaderboard for having the worst find here. For we didn't do the thumbs up or thumbs down again. We keep forgetting that, ladies and gentlemen. But
Because we both know they were both thumbs downs. There's no way. I was just like, you know what? I remember my grandmother had a bunch of these, and I was like,
yeah,
wow, yeah. I bet that's the problem. The people that collect them have all aged out at this point, and the kids don't want them. That's why there was
that's
800 of them. That's freaking somebody probably passed away, and their whole freaking collection went there. I saw there
take,
were some that were like
take
$100.
grandma's bells.
So you need to figure out which ones they'll pay way crazy for, and then just buy that one. Or in general, just stay away from. So we got 2 thumbs down items so far.
With a 3.5% sell through rate, ladies and gentlemen, stay away from them. I mean, if you get them for a quarter, I guess Benz's philosophy is you still
So
make
far,
money on
this
it.
show's been pass and pass. That's all we got.
You
Is
know,
pass.
our motto at Pocket Change is everything sells eventually.
Yes.
So remember that, ladies and gentlemen. That's our motto: Pocket Change. Everything sells eventually. It does. It technically does. It's great. Um, but that's a whole nother show. We'll talk about that. That's our regular episode. But yeah, the ceramic bells. Woohoo!
I had better stuff
Avon.
that I should have done.
We're
Right.
we're doing great. All right, so we'll move on to my next item, and I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to say pass on this item. I would not buy this item, but it was given to my daughter. She thinks it's creepy. So technically, this is free to me. My camera, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out my camera has an autofocus, so bear with me while I try to stay away from it so that everything stays lit. But the Danbury Mint in Norwalk, Connecticut, you should know them well. They produce all these collectible items.
So right there, that
Decided,
right there tells me it's probably a pass.
decided to produce storybook dolls. Danbury Mint storybook doll, and I'll show her here. She's still in the box, of course. I like how they put the choker around her head so it
Yeah.
looks even more creepy. But
Uh,
this is a Heidi. I'm going to close Heidi back up, show you the outside of the box.
now, if that was a Heidi Fleiss, maybe you could get some money for it.
And I can't tell this. The storybook
Yeah,
doll
storybook, you're right.
collection.
Yeah.
So particularly we can look up here. We can do two different lookups because we can look up Danbury Mint storybook collection dolls, and we can look up Heidi storybook collection dolls. So we can get more specific. We can drill down and see if maybe we've got the right doll, the wrong doll, because again everything sells eventually. But I'm going to say pass. Benz has already said pass. Boy, we're really nailing it this go around. But go ahead, let's talk about numbers here and share the screen again, Benz.
All right.
We're doing so hot on this picker pass. This was definitely a thrift show find here. We need to go to the thrift store. Our next challenge needs to go to the thrift store and buy the cheapest item in the whole entire store and see if it's worth anything. That needs to be a challenge. We need to start doing some challenges on this. That'd be kind of cool. Go and buy it to a thrift store, buy the cheapest item there, and we'll come back and do a picker pass on it.
That's pretty much what I did.
Can't find it on eBay.
I did the Heidi doll
It's
and
so
Danbury
bad,
Mint,
ladies.
and I got more results than the storybook doll. So
It's so bad, ladies and gentlemen. He can't. It doesn't even. It's not even on eBay. It's
no, I did. No. Apparently, Danbury Mint has made multiple Heidi dolls. There's
multiple
one that,
Heidis.
yeah, there's one from the silver screen. There's one that's Shirley Tempe Heidi doll. There's a bunch of different ones. But if I put in the storybook collection, it brings it down to 36.
Okay, so 36 of those.
So, well, hold on. So, all right, here we go. Share the screen. Boom, share the screen. Danbury Mint Storybook Collection doll. Share. So,
Okay.
if you do the
Yep.
whole collection of the storybook dolls, which is all the different ones, we have 248
Okay.
sold. Of them, 8. Do your math, brother.
8 divided by 238. I'm beating you 3.36%.
Okay.
So we're getting worse.
Okay, now we're going to just do the Heidi doll. So, if we do just the Heidi doll, storybook collection, Danbury Mint, there's 36 of them. Of that, how many have sold of thus the Heidi doll? 2.
2 divided by 36. That's 5.55%. So that's an improvement. So Heidi, if you get Heidi, apparently, this sucks, by the way. I'm just going to go and tell you this is a terrible item. But if you can
She's one of
find
the more
Heidi,
popular shitty dolls. But yes.
it's one of the more popular dolls. So there you go. The Heidi storybook dolls, probably the one you want to find if you're going to find
Well,
one of these terrible things
as
to
you can see
sell.
on here, one sold on an auction for $8, 2 bids.
$8.
But
Yeah.
somebody actually paid $15 for one they just bought outright. Again, it proves our point that you must be very selective on things you put on auction. They have to truly have value. Otherwise, well, 2 people were fighting for it. I don't know if they were fighting. 2 people bidded on it. So
They were
it wasn't
fighting
much of a fight. First
fisticuffs
person
for
bid, the
that
other one came up and
Heidi
said,
doll.
$8. Boom, knockout punch.
Oh, you need to get this doll for less than $3 if you're going to try to get it and sell it. Now, you probably find it at a yard sale for less than $3. Let's face it. I mean, the highest price we saw sold was 15. So you probably can. It's just how long do you want to wait because it's got that 3.3% sell through rate. Unless it's Heidi, Heidi elevates it a little bit to 5.5. So we're both sitting on the very bottom with our items
The
this
whole thing
go
about
around.
Shirley Temple, if you go back and look at Shirley Temple movies now, right? Because she played Heidi.
Right?
It's always her as a child with some old guy in some way hanging out with her. What the hell were they thinking? That wouldn't play today, right?
let's,
She's up in the
let's,
woods hanging out with her grandpa. No, no. And then she's dancing with that
stay
fella.
away.
I
Let's
mean, was
stay
she
away from
Annie?
this
I
one.
mean, because Annie never really made sense. Did Heidi play Annie? I don't know.
You
I
mean
mean,
did Shirley Temple play Annie?
yeah,
Not
that's
did
it. Not
Heidi
Heidi.
play it.
Did Shirley Temple play Annie? Probably. I mean, that Mr. Buckworth or whatever, he'd bring her over, bring the kid to his house for the night to hang out with him. Come on, rich old guy, little children.
Okay, we're gonna stay away from this one. We're gonna go in a
Just saying, look at all
different direction.
of Shirley Temple's movies.
What's your second item? Surely it's not the blue cup. It's a
Well,
Wendy's cup.
it is the blue cup. It'd
I,
probably be better than the stuff I got. I got
we might have to look it up just
look
to
up the blue
see.
cup to get a good one.
I can't see it. There we go. Okay, shot glasses.
Shot glasses.
Okay, because those are collectible. A lot of people
Yeah,
collect shot glasses.
absolute one. This one actually is worth some money, as I looked this one up in the store. But I got a Jamaican one.
Jamaican me smile, man.
So,
I used to have a really cool one that was that I'd like to have again, but it got broke. It changed
well, you know
colors
what?
with the
My friend
temperature of the
JC,
alcohol.
he left California and moved to Germany, and he had, I don't know, this is before I did eBay, but he had like 1,000 shot glasses he had picked up through the years, like 2 big, huge boxes of shot glasses. And he gave them to me because he was moving. He didn't want to move them because they were heavy, and really he's 55 at this point. You don't really do that many shots once you turn 50. In your 20s, 30s,
Should be lower than that.
40s,
All right, shot glasses. I'm actually going to say pick on. I'm going to say pick on shot glasses.
I think they're a pick.
I think they're a pick too. I think this might be our only redeeming one in this episode is shot glasses. Of course,
All
if this one
right.
sucks too, we're
Hold,
doing your blue
please.
cup.
Shot glasses.
If this one sucks, we're doing your blue cup, man.
11,000 shot glasses are listed.
Okay.
They range all over the place, right?
Oh yeah.
And there's all different kinds. Like, there you go. Booby shot glass. That one's worth the most.
Probably.
It is. There's cool little boot shot glasses, all kinds of cool shot glasses. And shot glasses in general. No, I screwed this up. Okay. So pretend like I didn't just say that. No. Never mind.
Hit search. You don't have to scroll all the way down. You know there's a search up there at the top of the screen, right?
It's 11,000 sold.
11,000 sold. Okay. So we got 11,000 sold.
11,000 sold. If you do the top search, it works.
Yeah. Right there. Do that one.
120,000.
120,000. It's the best one tonight. 0.92 or 9.2. 9.2%. 9.2% sell rate. And they are all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the prices on the solds. I mean, they are literally all over the place.
So absolute shot glasses, there's 123.
Okay, let's do that one. 123 sold, right?
No,
is that available?
That's available.
Okay, how many sold? There's one similar to what you just showed.
That's the one I showed right there. So there's 120 available, advanced.
There you go. Click that. Now click search right above you.
4
results. 4 divided by 120, what? 8?
2.
122.
3.
Not going to make that much difference. It has a 3.3 sell-through rate.
So it's worse then. But this one here I saw it's selling for like $20.
But it's selling for $20, but there's really no sold. So, I mean, that's a difficult one there. What do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Because there's your thing. It's pretty decent item for value, but
this
the
guy's
sell
got a good username. My Dickens.
Dickens cider. Anyway, it sells for a decent amount.
Yeah.
But it's got a really piss poor sell-through rate. So there's the thing. I mean, I want you to look up one more on that on shot glasses. Let's go one step deep, on that. Let's look up destination shot glasses. In other words, a lot of times you get shot glasses that are destination. You like visit a beach, you buy a shot glass from there. Visit Hawaii, you buy a shot glass from there. So similar to the bells, does that make a difference?
I'm not sure how well this whole sharing screen. I'm not sure it's going to work. We'll figure it out. Destination shot glasses. There's 124.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of lots of different ones.
Yeah, it does, don't it? So they're selling in lots, but more than likely you can buy them in lots if you're at a yard sale or a thrift store. So 25 divided by what was it?
124. It's 25%, 20%.
About 20%, yeah. So novelty shot glasses in lots.
Well, I don't know. The lots, the Florida Gator sold for $20. Jack Daniels, $12. That's not a destination. Oh yeah, it actually is. It's the actual Lynchburg.
It's from the Lynchburg.
But the lots seem to not sell for much.
Right. They're selling for cheap. They're lotting them up so they sell for more.
Yeah.
There's Arizona. So, I mean, those might actually be, you got a 20% sell-through rate. Now look at the prices. Again, they're all over the place.
Yeah, they are all over the place, but they're looking like the ones that are people are buying are like $12, $15. It's probably somebody looking for a specific destination they went to.
Yeah, they went to. That's what it is. They're looking for a specific destination they went to, and they're looking for the one that goes, because kind of like me with golf balls, I like to collect golf balls from where I've played,
Mm-hmm.
different courses I've played, and I've got two that I'm trying to buy the golf ball from those particular places because I forgot to buy them while I was there.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's the same thing. I'm looking for those particular golf balls to put in my little case, collect. Yeah, I'm looking for balls.
Yeah,
Trying
you're
to find
looking
my
for
balls.
particular balls.
I'm looking for a particular set of balls.
I have a particular set of balls, and I'm coming for you. No, that's Liam Neeson, right?
What?
Taken. Someone took your ball. It's like that show.
Anyway, I always lose my balls. Uh,
Me too when I'm golfing.
talking about golf, ladies and gentlemen. Talking
Yeah.
about golf. Family show. I'm talking about golf. I do. My balls hunt for water. On the golf course. God, I gotta stop talking about this. Anyway,
Dirty old man.
I'm looking for particular ones, and so that's probably what you're seeing here with the shot glasses. That's what I'm trying to get out.
So when I lived in California, I golfed a lot, right? And my friend Jay-Z, the one that had all the shot glasses, he could golf, okay. But we had some other friends, Dave and Phil, and they were scratch golfers. They were great. So they would put Dave and Phil in a cart, and then me and Jay-Z. He was good up until like the sixth hole, because by then he had drank too much. So then his whole thing was he'd get out the cart, just bang a ball, like poof, it would go crazy. And he's like, I guess I'm playing yours. So he just played my ball the whole way. But he was fun to ride in the cart with because he always brought a cooler of beer and some whiskey. That's the way you got to play golf. Golf's all about social aspect.
If you're not drunk by the time you leave the course, you
haven't done it well.
If you get not drunk, you're going to be pissed off. That's the way golf works.
Yes.
If you're not drunk, you're going to be pissed off. But anyway, it's an expensive hobby. But yeah, and so these shot glasses, they're the same way. People are looking for a particular shot glass, and they're willing to pay because they forgot to buy it while I was there.
All right. Recap. Avon pictures. I get used to where the camera is.
Ceramic bells. Storybook Danbury Mint collector dolls. Although if you get Heidi, it's maybe a redeeming quality.
Only
shot glasses. Shot glasses.
Shot glasses. I like them. I don't know. They're not good. 20%?
I'm going to say here, well, it's only 20% on destination ones.
Yes, so destination shot glass. But when you're using a shot glass, aren't you heading to a destination?
You're heading somewhere. You're heading somewhere.
Yeah, you're heading somewhere.
Sure. You might be heading to jail, but you're headed somewhere. Either to bed, jail, or for a good time.
Yeah. Hey, man, yeah. Give me a shot. The only shots I do anymore is picklebacks. I like picklebacks.
Best time you'll never remember.
Yes. I have a few of those.
Anyway, so
it's been a while though.
But yeah, so as we promised, we had to actually get specific on items to actually get a decent one. So Ben's, let's do our pocket pals a favor. Look up your blue cup. Because we swore at the beginning, we gotta look up your blue cup, man. We gotta look it up. We gotta look your blue cup up. We promised if we didn't get a decent one, we actually had to dig to try to get a decent one, so we technically didn't. So we're going to look up your blue cup, see what your sell-through rate is on the blue cup. The famous blue cup. He's always got to have that blue cup from now on because he can't have a Wendy's cup.
Yeah.
By the way, if you don't like Ben's shirts or anything like that, just tell him he'll change it.
Hey, stop it.
I'd have kept drinking my Wendy's cup, so there you go.
I can't look up the blue cup. I mean, there's nothing coming up.
You can't search blue cup on eBay?
It's not blue. Well, it's color changing.
Oh, it's a color changing.
It's clear
cup.
And then color.
You can't look up blue color changing cup? Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That might be an Amazon item.
It's a Walmart item.
Made in China. Vietnam, Malaysia.
There's a lot of stuff coming up, but not that cup.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. He has a
special. It is priceless. That's what I got to tell you.
He has a special blue cup. At some point, 50 years from now, Ben's blue cup will be on eBay for sale for quite a bit of money. Famous Benz's blue cup.
Who's on the podcast with me. I had to just stick with Wendy's cups so I could replace them and just keep selling those over and over again. And then I get to go to eat Wendy's all the time, Steve. I eat it all the time. So I like me a junior bacon cheeseburger. That's what I get there, actually. The little bitty burger, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like the
You don't
perfect
get
amount of meat
you don't
and
get the
cheese
big
and bacon.
baggy.
I did
big,
the Baconator a couple times. It's just too much. It's just wow.
What is
the proportions are off.
well the what is that thing they call it? The biggie bag or whatever, the bacon whatever.
That's what I get. $5.
It's too much bread on that burger.
No, it's the perfect amount. It's just right. And it's only $5. I still, you know what? I'm going to talk about it. I think I talked about it before. The $5
lettuce
biggie bag has got the junior bacon cheeseburger, which is $3.49. But if you want to do the chicken one, which is $2.79, it's $6. Or if you want to do the double cheeseburger, that is 20 cents cheaper than the junior bacon cheeseburger, it's $7.
You are proving
They don't make any math. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why is the thing that's more expensive cheaper to get in the bag? Or if you go with
Steve's point, you
double
eat Wendy's too much.
Bacon cheeseburger in the bag, now you're at like $8. You might as well just get a regular meal.
I swear, ladies and gentlemen, next time you see Benz, he's going to have red hair with pigtails hanging out. He eats Wendy's so much.
Call me Wendy's. You know, in her neck thing, where her little thing comes down, it says Mom. M-O-M.
Okay, sweet. I never noticed that.
So that's fast food. I went to Buc-ee's on the way here because everybody's all, Buc-ee's! Yeah, that place is just too damn busy. There's 1 million people in there buying stuff.
Shot glasses for too much money.
I'm going to buy a Buc-ee's shot glass. I'm going to sell it.
Buy one and let's look it up and see what it's worth. That would be awesome.
It's a lot more than the other ones.
It probably is.
All right, everybody. Thanks again. This has been a great episode of Pick and Pass, where we taught you what to pass on. No picks.
No picks tonight.
Hopefully next time's better. But you never know. Again, we are randomly going out, grabbing stuff that you see a lot of, or you're like, hey, you know what? I remember that, or that seems like it could be worth something. We're not looking it up in the store, and we're bringing it home.
Well, not on everything, but on some things.
Whatever your thing is. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. I don't want to talk about all the things that I know are worth something because I already know they're worth something. Here, it's for the entertainment and to go, yeah, I would have never bought that anyways. What the hell's wrong with you?
Because this is entertaining.
All right. Thanks again. Have a good one.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone.